towards this A site, considering some of that ramp control, but now the green light given, and they're straight in. Kachoww and DeadInk combining, and as quick as you like, they have found the opening.
It's going to be a long way before we actually get a retake coming through, as it is Runner who's extremely late, but doma is looking for something to get back in his favour, and kamyk tries to work heaven.
Maybe seeing if he can catch an overextension of some sorts. Nade and a molly still available here for Joblife between Runner, as you said, and kamyk, of course, as well. Someone who's had fantastic clutch impact so far in this play-ins run. But it's starting to get out of their control now. kamyk taking off the board, the first to fall. Doma and the double, and that plays back in Runner. Time still of the essence. Reazy on the other side, but banded up close. Joblife played 3 of the 4 pistols. Plenty of ecos in there as well, as they're immediately trying to threaten this garage space. UNFAKE and Runner have felled the spike at close range, and he's got a second pain shells for his efforts. DeadInk is gone. Reazy's down to 7. And I start to wonder how this round is retrievable at all.
I mean, Reazy will hopefully swing that rifle over to hezacoil, who is good in his own right at shooting players down. A couple of smokes to work with.
And literally, as I was just referencing the fact that they picked up that second round against Fnatic, it looks like they might be on for another one here, but instant response from Fireflux when it comes down to the gun duels. 2 back to bring us on terms. UNFAKE has scalped a Spectre in the meantime, though, and continues to press this issue up close. The only one defending the spike as it stands. kamyk has peeled away into the site itself, but catches a good timing on the TP. Reazy not in a position to challenge him, and hezacoil still going. kamyk's almost in the perfect position. And actually, it looks like he might catch hezacoil as he walks back into the site. Oh no, he's looked the wrong way! Just the thing, I feel like in some situations when it gets chaotic, Joblife have struggled.
Still wanting to take this duel, and it's a successful one, and for the most part, pays though 50 points of health, and even manages to spam out Reazy. Batu makes no mistakes, and those hezacoil is a late win condition if needed, but it's still a 3 versus 2. There's still issues to play out here.
Expecting a player behind the dog now too.
Yeah. Should be expecting a player on the box, and hezacoil very quick on the switch. Doma still managing to keep himself alive. Now hezacoil gets held back, and both players escape. Those coming back in. So much utility.
Yeah, and they are actually just going to pop the ult here as a safety net. Cosmic Divide invested. It's given a chance for a fast flank timing, though, from UNFAKE. He's very quick to garage here.
Yeah. No audible's going to be given away. UNFAKE not able to use his utility, but his rightful work is excellent as always. So Batu tries to get something back in his favour, but Dog notes him, and Doma's there. First round to
attack
Job
on this round.
Crossfire, but Doma just drops that smoke in time before he gets caught off guard. And now pressure towards Vents, but nothing really in terms of any kills. Players just drop in to the kill pit, and Joblife come out the other end. But Kachoww managing to make this somewhat doable as he gets taken off guard by Pace. Batu now 1 versus 3, and he's got plenty of targets to choose from.
Creeping up on the Seekers. UNFAKE already with that one online, of course. And something to be thinking about in this follow-up round is the ult cycle.
I mean, Runner had his. He's already found his value. And
investigate this a little further. The flash comes out, but hezacoil still determined to play keep away. And once he does give a little bit of info, well, Pace has seen enough. He's committing the ult to this just to find the 1 kill on the extremity.
Well, it's got ultimates out on the other extremities. The players have exploded towards B from Fireflux, and Seekers to try and set this one up.
Doma, health bar shaved off there. UNFAKE still with a heal, of course, to bring him back up into contention. As you can see, Joblife rotating, retaking almost vicariously through the tower block here. Runner has found the opening pick, though. That was in the garden. He's now got boots on the ground. UNFAKE supporting in this 2-2. Player advantage for Joblife as it stands, and Fireflux are looking to just bunker down on spot. Open plant, but they're fighting right out in the open. Kachoww feeling a little exposed in the rafters, perhaps, but no. Battles back with 2. Big kills coming for them. It's these early advantages they've been creating, which set them up for those positions. Runner with the op this time, taking Kachoww offline in what is Fireflux's follow-up gun round. Second layer in the 1-2 punch continuing to go, and that's the right hook. Pays with the Phantom, now picks up, spraying away, and slaying Fireflux. Spike dropped. And it's a 5v2 already. There's little left to do here.
Although reazy starting to head elsewhere at this moment in time and does have the ultimate.
Yeah, mid-space has opened up, but it looks like Joblife will just double down instead. It's a long flash and a late finish to that engagement from UNFAKE, but kill confirmed. reazy versus 4, 3 of them on A. And just continuing to try and press this A issue though, where they did find success at the start of the map. UNFAKE with some spam damage and claims a kill onto Batu.
Yeah, and plenty of utility to come back in. It's reazy so far up in heaven. Got to be watching hezacoil as he starts to make his reprise through vents.
And he's the one on a stinger, everyone else a sheriff. There's not too much strength to this one, but Kachoww finds Pa1ze. And of all the new duelists in the league, really pushing for that top spot. reazy another one as well. Numbers with Fireflux. Paranoid's perfect, but Runner's not cleared the close corner. reazy's getting away with all of this, scot-free! And finding nearly 4 for his efforts as well. We're down to the knives, and Runner still had half a chance. Stage 2 and 3 counting for qualification to VCT. Fireflux, the ones in front, and a chance to listen in with them now.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Paranoya mı attı adam?
The Joblife roll call, everybody's here.
He's still going to give this a clean first kill in the clutch, but doesn't attempt any more. So it'll be Joblife up to 5.
Yep.
And he I mean, he's no refract, and you can see that the duelist of Pa1ze is starting to set up. Oh, the stun is good. DeadInk with no way out. And the players starting to scale up mid for Fireflux.
You can see exactly what the idea was there from Fireflux to try and get a punish, but Joblife is so quick to it. Great util. Now scaling towards the B site. It's full main control.
Yeah, and well, I mean, Doma now in an awkward position. Kachoww low, but still able to get a kill. Runner not allowing any more. 3 on 3 as we head to post. hezacoil in a position Pa1ze can't clear. And it feels impossible now for Joblife. Yeah.
Allowed for Fireflux to fully encroach to middle, and again looking for a B finish. Oh my! What a shot from hezacoil!
He's so good. His aim, unbelievable, but it was always the consistency that made me worry about him. But he's starting to level up. And it looks like Joblife starting to level up into the round. Still, though, at a disadvantage as the scale through heaven puts Runner on a bad spot. Needs at least one more and gets it before he's dead and puts it into an almost even spot.
Yeah. Some health coming back in on the Fireflux side, though, and with DeadInk taking a little longer to get his own ult online here and stave off the retake, Joblife have found themselves in a strong position now to challenge this when the spike plant comes through.
Pa1ze out on rafters, thinks better of it. Worried about mid and with the spike tap.
Just no idea.
He's going to try and encroach on this one. Try and find something and has. Knows where the second is and unfortunately caught in the ultimate. Can kamyk try and protect? No, it's a 2 versus 1 for him. Trying to get something, trying to work this, but both players join up. Play together, and kamyk now needs a double spray down. Holding the smoke, waiting for the peak. Both players not giving anything away. And that puts them in a position, an advantage. kamyk finally sees both targets and gets one. Time working against him and he needs the last, but hezacoil plays keep away.
To take in B main.
Well, we've seen this before, the operator towards main. And then players on the other side. So Seeker's used and kamyk now going to TP towards CT to try and help UNFAKE. There's bodies here for Joblife, but stepping out a little bit too early was kamyk. Doma and UNFAKE capitalise. Spike and no man's landing. Well, the Seeker's going to identify that. Runner needs to be careful. The Seeker not helping him out soon enough. So Runner gone, Pa1ze gone, both duelists gone, and a 3 versus 2 to work.
And an open A site, if Fireflux can find it. They've already come into heavy traffic here as hezacoil was hearing everything in mid. But a rotation has been made, a bit of a gamble on the Joblife side, and they've got it spot on. Doma and UNFAKE present in heaven.
Finally, UNFAKE gives it away, but they don't consider Doma. And just as Fireflux got an advantage. And well, 1 out of 1 versus 1 clutch. This time, it's the same site, and it's this time for Pa1ze to get the entry, but Batu keeps it close.
Yeah, and you can see here, Joblife not with too much map material, thinking about Doma still in main as that late layer to this. Otherwise, Fairly bunkered down.
Spike planted.
Doma. Well, I was going to say needs to be close because should a kill go Fireflux's way, this round goes on its head, and that seems to be the way. As DeadInk is just going towards sight completely for free. Kamyk unbelievable, and Doma nearly. Paranoia in which to work. A reload being baited out by reazy's tap. Doma will bite down on it. Doesn't realise, doesn't know there's a player on the smoke. A little tap brings him back close to the right.
Nothing. One city, guys. Nice. One is city rotating to B.
They can repush. They can
Nothing
repush
B,
A
man,
source
guys.
now.
It was Omen pushed B, but
I'm holding Vans guy right now.
Guys,
One,
group up on mid.
they might fight from heaven, guys. Care.
Yeah, group up. Nice.
One more Vans and two heaven. Care.
To heaven?
No, unknown. But one is seven. They might fight. They
Nice.
wanted to fight.
Versus.
Okay, Max, come back to
Can be pushing timing now. You're all on pace, Care.
Two are still open.
come back. We're gonna be exec, guys. We're gonna full be exec.
Care one more.
That was
Didn't
their
push
guy.
it, but didn't push it.
Wait, pace. Wait for your boys.
Oh, shit.
Wait. Guys, you need to play now.
So
We have 40 seconds.
we can walk.
Wele no slow.
Keep walking. I'll be smoke in hand.
Get a judge close.
Just come with gun.
Default.
Have default.
Neon and
flash.
no one
Wait the
close.
stairs, guys. Only one on you.
Flashing you on backside. I'm flashing backside.
Dead. Get city.
Have city.
I'm smoking city. Shit.
One is stairs, guys. One more stairs, really.
Maybe one flank already.
Dash out. Dead.
Last player
He was
standing.
on A at the beginning of the round. He was went after.
Have money. No!
Out so early, but it's the left side, it's suicide, which Kachoww will capitalise from. The trade somewhat good as Joblife fight back to an advantage and dip away. Look at Runner so far in B.
I mean, DeadInk fired off a couple shots there, didn't find anything, and look at how far Runner's managed to get, as you say. Should be a free one here on Batu.
Should be,
And it is.
Yeah, DeadInk maybe thinking about a save here, instead drops
the way
it.
that they're
Very. Well, hezacoil is hearing that dog and thinking that's a sign there is going to be an executing. Well, he would be right, but I mean the utility once again to set up players is good. Kachoww the one to deny. Still though, not encroaching too much on the plantable position as Kachoww still continues from rafters, just firing down electricity. Keeping this one winnable. Oh, it's just up to Kamyk now, and he can't even. He's the one to make things happen, a little bit of agency like he has in mid right now, but Joblife with agency of their own, trying to execute here.
same smoke, but this time Runner bypasses it with a satchel. hezacoil's playing up close, but nobody's cleared him. Oh, pocket to play from here. hezacoil could be devastating. Holds on for the second. Finds UNFAKE with his hands busy. And hezacoil combining with...
Tick against Joblife very quickly as the dog heard, and now everybody knows Fireflux rotate in numbers, ready to fight things over. And Paze can't quite find the avenue in which to work. Fireflux are here to completely stop Joblife and find their map pick, their map point. Unless Kamyk can give us something with 26 points of health, this would have to be an absolute... starting to go absent though. Kachoww, oh, he's under a bit of pressure here and manages to get out somehow, but looks for the next engagement, looks for the re-engagement, and finally gets it as the bodies send it his way. He can't quite get any more. Well, now that leaves DeadInk in a bad spot. I mean, there's hezacoil in main, but he's not really going to help anybody swinging out from heaven. As hezacoil holds on to main at least and gives DeadInk a reprieve.
Yeah, and looking at this here, it is main control for Fireflux now, which they are banking on. DeadInk has really struggled to make this op work, but he might not need to from this position.
Oh, well, does this time.
There you go.
Second big kill. Kamyk, once again, one of the last alive with Runner, need to delay, and well, the next two players can't win out. Kamyk now in a 1 versus 2. He was able to clutch up so many times against Fnatic, but doesn't.
That pressure, hold from deep because they're so confident in their own individual ability. Batu finds one on the spam, and of all the players to pick off, it's Paze that falls first untraded.
Yeah, it feels like he's been having a tough map so far.
Yeah, second half especially.
Yeah. Difficult, but that's what Fireflux will do to you. Make things difficult. This is what you're up against. This is the quality that'll be in playoffs. As Joblife try to get themselves into post, and they will be successful.
Fireflux feeling like they're playing for that retake.
Yeah.
Don't know about Kamyk though.
Yeah, well,
They do now.
Yeah, hezacoil so good on the clear. And while that post comes through, runners re-clear. Excellent. Kachoww, though, you will not get by him. Doma might, as he's not looking his way. 2-on-2, and Doma has that heaven space and much to work, but he doesn't move into it. Tries to support UNFAKE, who's now in a 1 versus 2. Now in a point where he has to win. Split.
And take advantage. With some fake C pressure, it is the A brawl though that we're gonna get, and Fireflux winning almost outright.
Oh my god, I mean, that's the thing that Minnie was saying. Joblife apparently know what to do in every situation, but there's knowing what to do and hitting your shots, and Fireflux at this point in time have done all of that. UNFAKE at the same time gives a little something to work with, a spark.
Yeah, and I mean, hezacoil, in taking back this sand space, is applying a lot of pressure towards Doma, but it counts for nothing if the players from B side can't actually join up with him. UNFAKE in a huge 1 versus 1, but it means nothing in the mound now, as looks like Fireflux have managed to get this one back on track. In saying that, UNFAKE picks up another. It's a clean shot. 45 points of health, but won't quite squeeze between the door at the first time of asking.
Imagine he fancies this.
I mean, he has to. It's a pistol.
Well, I meant more, imagine he'll feel confident considering the shots that he's hit so far.
30
You're
seconds
spot on.
left.
It's against 2 sheriffs, though, and I mean, 1 body shot's enough to wipe him out. Haunt back up in 12 seconds. It's all on this opening duel, and that's the first bullet blitzing past him. You can see Fireflux actually just running away onto a deep line, time favoring them. Crossfire now to try and play off. In terms of who's contacting this, it's nobody. They are just waiting for him to commit to the plan, of which he has run out of time for. So Fireflux are going to be getting
Head his way.
He was on a deep line, but forced to give it up, and runner, big opening kill. Him and Pa1ze coming online when Joblife need them in this rifle round. Still building towards that showstopper, of course, but it's Pa1ze disrespecting the timing. Fireflux aware of this.
Starting to look for something in which to work. Doesn't get it, and they'll force all the way back. Still gets that kill.
Brilliant from Pa1ze. Teed up to try and take on another one here. Both of the duels. It's actually a full commitment to the sand fight here from the defense.
Kachoww up high. Oh my god! Unbelievable stuff. UNFAKE having to stop the onslaught, and you can see even from the other side, DeadInk wants to fire, and UNFAKE
on this A site, you've got an operator in the hands of DeadInk. He's thinking about a timing on the smoke and finds it just as that one goes in to cut the cross on A. Knows that he has a window to snatch. Finds a kill.
faking out that Pa1ze was going to slide in, finally does, and untradeable. Joblife have completely missed the mark as they start to move towards blue room, and every angle covered. Fireflux 5 alive.
30 seconds left.
And there should be nothing to make them worried about this round, and uncleared as hezacoil.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a lazy clear there, Doma.
Feels like a lazy round.
Yeah, not looking into the deep corner. A runner will eventually clear him out, and, you know, has been one of the saving graces for his team so far. Without the help of UNFAKE in this situation, though, as it's a 2 versus 4, and Fireflux are already here for the retake.
Yeah, but he could hold the cross from Hobbit door if he gets into position on time, and it looks like it.
Runner in the meantime, looking at the upper elevation. SoundQ given away in tree, though, and that actually might give an opportunity for reazy to make his way back through. UNFAKE does get one. He's still got 3 more targets to find. Synchronous double swing, maybe supposed to come through. They messed it up. And so reazy, the last player in front, UNFAKE digging in his pockets for the haunt. And down to 3 HP, it has to be that one, but outside the timeout, Joblife looking for a B-pop.
Looking to be quick about it. hezacoil not cleared. Oh my god. Runner. Unbelievable stuff from Runner. I thought we were going to see hezacoil with another highlight clip. Not this time. Kachoww now the one who has to be careful in the corner and takes his timing well. TP's away. Runner trying to entry in and can't quite find the Omen. Doma on the other side has found the fade of Batu. So there's still issues here. DeadInk's operator on site, and this information allows for a quick B rotate.
You're a runner, as it looks as if the plant's coming in on A, but Fireflux are quick to this.
Oh, Doma though takes out Kachoww, so it's up to the operator of DeadInk. And the money at the same time isn't actually that great for Fireflux.
It's awful.
So a must-win round, or Joblife have a swing in their direction. One that is so unwelcomed on the defensive side. DeadInk, though, does at least damage one, get rid of one into a 1 versus 2. I think at this point with the time,
Didn't really feel feasible for him.
always a big investment, and I'm looking to pull some bodies across towards this A side as the utility's used. You've got an Omen ultimate in there as well, but the execute comes through, and reazy holds on to C site. Spike down on the ground, and hezacoil there to support. It has been completely missed by Joblife. A disaster. Ultimate's committed. So they go for a straight hit as a response, and DeadInk's even got a kill through his nade, his rifle. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, A defended, no problem.
Yeah, Joblife though still try at the whetstone, still trying to sharpen this attack. DeadInk though already out, and it's 5 alive for the defense.
UNFAKE pulls the pin. Well, sorry, Runner does on the nade. Still has it here though. Shows
Oh my
some.
God!
No way!
Joblife may be falling to another Turkish opponent. 0 in 10. Just unbelievable individuals. So nice.
I mean, talk about firepower. Joblife are being outclassed right now. And while the scoreline...
Tap of the door from kamyk as he's trying to create pressure and get the operator off the line. reazy at the same time responds by holding B main. Joblife, a lot of question marks here, and one that Fireflux will put an exclamation point on with kills every single time. Doma trying to force this one, and Joblife just falling at the final hurdle. This attacking half is
Played out.
left.
The individuals coming alive. Heroics that we've spoken of as hezacoil already just so self-assured. Walks out with a bit of swagger, and 2 shots from the Sheriff is all he needs. A 5 versus 3 with the A control lost. UNFAKE scrambling to try and do anything here. Plant going in on beat for Fireflux.
I mean, hezacoil still wanting to brawl. As the other 2 from Joblife trying to approach through door.
I mean, precious utility being spent here as well by UNFAKE, just trying to get something back against the grain, but it's not happening. Doma in a 1v5, a kill deep, but that's all for now. Under the microscope, and as the smoke begins to fade, the numbers group up behind it. A synchronized swing is all it needs.
Challengers teams with a bit of momentum are just as good as your tier 1. And Kachoww shows that. Looking for the next one. Unbelievable! Oh my God, Kachoww! Lightning quick! And Fireflux are ready for playoffs. One which they will be sick. What are the adjustments? Look at Pace getting so close to the Fireflux players, and a judge is what you would want in this position.
Question is, does he peek through or does he keep holding on?
Seems to be holding on as Fireflux now start to move out, and Pace gives something in which Joblife can have hope.
Really nice insert off the util, but here's the reclear.
Yes, and the fight ready to ensue. Fireflux so good when it comes to killing players. kamyk finally gets his first 2 of this map, make it 3.
More than anything else, it's the amount of time it's taken for Joblife to start to get a little bit of a better idea on how this attack is functioning. Kachoww looking for a fight back through, and still catches on to both. Pa1ze and UNFAKE falling. The call made to the rest of his team. A is open for the taking.
That spike going to go down. There's no doubt about it. Runner trying to deny that. You can see kamyk close by as well. Respect shown, but Fireflux, they need to give nothing away in Joblife. They need a kill back in their direction.
Yeah. Smoked off in the stairwell. Now Runner removing himself into heaven, supported by kamyk, and the 2 combining, a great distraction. kamyk bagging off the back of that, 2 kills. Kachoww trying to add a second layer, and it's all falling apart here for Fireflux. This has gone from what looked like a 5 versus 3 into a 2 versus 3. Smoked off in tree, but there's an Odin in play, and unfortunately he's going to lose that spam battle. Out to Runner is Batu. Doma sweeping in to
Full
clean
steam
it up.
ahead towards C.
Joblife ready to receive this though. Doma's set up Initially destroyed, but it's allowed kamyk to be played into the corner. Catches the TP nice and early. Brilliant transfer! kamyk coming alive! And the pulse, the heartbeat of Joblife still going steady. hezacoil has answered back, but it is just the one for now. And Joblife really heating up.
Starting to find ways in which to work. Individuals starting to come alive. A triple stack here. And it should be impossible for hezacoil to even get this one in his favour. Close to it.
Oh, he's gonna need something to go wrong on the Joblife side. Yeah, it's just how passive kamyk is on C right now, which could be the potential issue, but crunch through the door.
And Pa1ze activating the ultimate, trying to make it work. And I mean, still not getting anything really. Kachoww now the one under pressure, peeks out and gets the trade.
Yeah, great
at
trade.
least.
And Pa1ze showing a little bit more reserved play there, but kamyk certainly isn't. He's out on an island and down.
Yeah, I mean, Joblife play this angle so many times. It was Doma before, it's kamyk this time, and both players will fall. A Viper's Pit from reazy. This should be impossible to come back into.
Here's Runner's ult.
Yeah,
Doesn't find anything.
And that's the disaster. That was the saving grace. The ace up the sleeve, and that spike goes down. UNFAKE steps forwards, tries to make the round work in his favour. It doesn't happen. It's Runner now. A 1 versus 3. Trying to deny map point, series point. Trying to stop anybody encroaching on Joblife's momentum. Well, does decently in the first point, but spike now out of Fireflux's hands, and Runner maybe not the best map, but a chance to clutch up here. reazy now seen, and the other player from main. He now knows in which way he has to
He's
walk.
moved his utility.
Oh, and Pa1ze caught in the seas, DeadInk by, and Pa1ze still able to get a kill. Joblife still in this one. Kachoww, does he realise? He does, and gets his opposite number, his opposite agent. And Runner just misses his opportunity to cut off the rotates.
Yeah, looking at the utility coming back in, almost a full belt for UNFAKE. Runner as well, Nightfall up. And Joblife's retakes have been good. But this is an opponent, a Fireflux in form, which they've struggled to quell so far. That fire is quickly spreading, and you can see players moved up to CT now.
Batu, C-Mound. Oh, he's under pressure. Under a lot of it. I mean, a Nightfall to just get him right now. But this Orb doing so much work from reazy. Does able to get one, can't get a second. So Fireflux in the perfect spot.
Time running out.
Yeah, and this is the biggest problem. Joblife might be crashing out here as Fireflux do everything that they need to. Trades even, but hezacoil once again. Keep it